Ethical management within an EDI framework. Hello and welcome to this session on ethical management within an EDI framework. Today we'll explore how ethical management principles and practices can be integrated with equality, diversity and inclusion EDI values to foster workplaces that are equitable, inclusive and innovative. Objectives of the presentation. By the end of this presentation, you will 1. Understand the advanced interplay between ethical management and EDI initiatives. 2. Learn to address nuanced challenges within diverse organizations. 3. Explore actionable strategies for embedding EDI into managerial practices. 4. Analyze real-world examples of ethical leadership promoting inclusion. Ethical management beyond the basics. Ethical management involves applying principles such as fairness, respect, and integrity to organizational practices. In diverse corporate contexts, it requires adapting these principles to address unique challenges, such as cultural differences or systemic biases. For example, consider a global company revising its supplier policies to ensure fair labor practices across different regions while managing cost constraints. This highlights the balancing act ethical managers must perform. Integrating EDI into strategic decisions. EDI should not be an afterthought. It must be integral to an organization's mission and strategy. Ethical management ensures EDI values guide decision-making. For instance, a financial firm included diverse client feedback in strategic planning, resulting in innovative services that resonated across demographic groups. Leadership as ethical stewards of EDI. Leaders play a pivotal role in promoting EDI. They must 1. Advocate for inclusive practices across the organization. 2. Model ethical behavior that aligns with EDI principles. 3. Continuously educate themselves on evolving inclusion challenges. Trustworthy leadership fosters a culture where employees feel valued and respected. Understanding power dynamics. Power dynamics refer to how authority and influence are distributed in an organization. Ethical management ensures power is used responsibly to empower employees rather than marginalize them. Challenges include biases in decision-making and unequal access to opportunities. For example, a manager favoring dominant voices in meetings may unintentionally overlook quieter team members with valuable contributions. Case study: leadership empowering EDI goals. In one organization, a lack of diversity in leadership roles was identified as a barrier. Leaders implemented a program to develop underrepresented employees, revised recruitment strategies, and updated succession planning. These actions enhanced innovation and morale. Ethical management and organizational trust. Ethical management builds trust through transparency and fairness. For example, a multinational corporation gained credibility by publishing quarterly updates on its EDI goals, demonstrating accountability and commitment to progress. Addressing systemic bias in policies. Ethical management involves auditing policies to identify and address structural biases. A hiring algorithm, for instance, may unintentionally exclude candidates with diverse experiences. Revising such systems ensures fairness and broadens the talent pool. Case study: ethical policy overhaul. An organization's performance review system disadvantaged parents and caregivers due to rigid evaluation periods. By consulting affected employees and revising policies to allow flexibility, they achieved greater equity and employee satisfaction. Ethical communication in EDI frameworks. Transparent communication is crucial for embedding EDI into ethical management. Leaders should foster open dialogues where employees feel heard. For instance, regular town hall meetings can help gather feedback on inclusion efforts. Managing ethical dilemmas in EDI contexts. Ethical dilemmas often involve conflicting values or priorities. Addressing these requires a framework grounded in EDI principles. When faced with competing demands, ask, are diverse perspectives being considered? Case study: balancing inclusion with organizational goals. Before a global product launch, a company discovered its marketing excluded certain cultural groups. They revised their campaign, delayed the launch, and engaged local consultants. These efforts strengthened their reputation and appeal. Moving EDI from policy to practice. Embedding EDI into daily operations requires tools like real-time feedback platforms, customized training for specific contexts. For example, anonymous employee surveys can identify equity concerns, leading to actionable insights. Ethical crisis management in EDI frameworks. During crises, transparency and accountability are vital. A tech company accused of discriminatory practices conducted a third-party audit and published corrective actions, rebuilding trust. Conclusion and call to action. In summary, ethical management within an EDI framework transforms organizations into inclusive and equitable spaces. It's a continuous journey requiring commitment, adaptability, and integrity. Thank you for your attention. Let's lead with purpose and drive lasting change together.